Welcome back, folks. Spix DP. I'm your Spix as usual. So, welcome back to another Timberborn on waterfalls, cycle 16, day 8. So, like as I've said in the lakes and the plains, remember this was started way back when I didn't really know the game as much. So, we'll be fixing and changing a lot of things that we know now that we didn't know. And also the stuff that I didn't remember, I forgot to mention. We've had an update 7 since this has started, so we've now got zip lines and we've got the better power shafts. I think there's some of other changes have been recently made as well. Wrong buttons, that would be a good idea. And yeah, so we'll dive into some of the other things that we want to change as we're going on, but let's get into it, shall we? Now, not knowing or remembering, let's say, what I've got. Obviously, I've got the dynamite. I can see it here. Can't see the dynamite thing. Oh, I think it's all around here somewhere. So that's the thing that we want to keep going. We've got 110 of them. Well, that's not too bad. We want to finish off our mega plot here, but I've obviously enabled the unlocked would be a better word. Unlocked the dirt excavator and the terrain. I mean, I've got 15,000 in science points. I always try to on my games. I always try to have a lot of science points going. That if I disable things and nobody's working, they can always go in there. But anyway, let's carry on with that. Now the bad water situation is going to always be a problem. We're fortunate that there's a step here, so it can't technically go backwards, but obviously it's going through here, and I obviously hold back the water to increase this, part here. And we got this little. I've created a little lake, which we may actually increase that in time. Who sees? But who knows? Sorry. But I want to sort this out. I want to get the bad water down here to rush down at the back. Obviously, we've got this problem here, which I'm going to have to solve. And instead of them going downwards, I'm going to have to get them to go over. So we don't contaminate our base, because we haven't got any form of herbal or anything in this player like we had in, I think it's lakes, I think. So yeah, so I want to solve this. So let's just solve this now. This isn't the so. You won't believe it as I'm doing this. This is not the first play I've tried to do this. I was doing it about, I would say an hour, an hour or so ago, and I got this ping on, and I thought it was my, I thought it was actually my other machine actually, not what I call the gaming one, and I didn't think anything more of it. And after about 10 or 15 minutes of doing the video, I just looked to the right because I've got two screens, and it said insufficient hard drive space, and the video stopped. I thought, yo, what? How does that happen? Bearing in mind, I've got like a few hard drives in this machine, and they're all SSDs, and they're all like 2 terabytes. So I filled up 2 terabytes of gaming content, recording. And normally I put it to another drive, and I just hadn't had a chance to do it. I filled it up. So we'll try this again. So obviously some of the stuff I'll sort of remember, but I just wanted to, I didn't even have to say, but I thought it was the right thing to do. Let's get on with this. I mean, we haven't got. We need to get the food near them as well, which keys, which would be a good idea. But this has got to change. This can't be like this. But anyway, We won't stop the... We won't stop... I'm sorry I'm moving around so much, but I'm not trying to... we won't stop the bad water probably in this play. I'm trying to decide. See, I want it to go down there, but I don't want, like, obviously I've got to unlock the sluice, and I don't really care because it's I've got a lot of them. I think I'll do this. I know that's a lot of sluices. I've got the metal. I'm not worried about that. I'll have to put levees on them like this. And here and here. And obviously what I'll want to do is close above contamination of 1%. Close above contamination 1%. Yeah, that's it. Close below contamination. No, I don't want to close below. And we'll leave that. So that should... well, in fact, actually, I'm going to need to sort this out. No, not with that. I'm not going to sort it out. Now, I have also got enabled on here, which I'll go through in a few seconds. Just let me just set this up. That'll do. And we'll have as a lumberjack. Now he should be able to get all that. That's good. We'll put that to full. And I'll get him to cut this section here. I don't know worried about anything else. Probably no, I'll do that section. What I'll have to do is I'll have to do probably the sluices in this line, or I could do them in a. The trouble is I don't because of the way they're designed, they favour a line over anything else. So that's what it'll have to be. That needs to be done ASAP, so then I can do the rest of it. It may actually be a better idea as well, instead of having to go round and round and round. I know this is taking out some of the trees, but I did put the trees in anyway, so let's do that, and then I'll get that up there, and then we'll get a bit closer faster. So that's good. So let's talk about other things. Now, this is obviously the mega build plot that we're doing. There's no dirt excavator. Now, obviously the dirt excavator, obviously I've unlocked it and had an idea of it, but I cannot remember what it was. I was thinking of having it just right here. Obviously I can't put it there because it's complaining. Now it's complaining about things being in the way, which we know it's definitely this. Now, you know, it's definitely that and this and this. Obviously, this isn't a problem because it's not being built. So let's just we'll set it up because it's best to be near where we need it. So how far can I get away with this? I think it has to be here. So I think I can do this. And just get the thing to pick everything up. That's logs and planks. We are full of everything, which is typical. But one's going to solve that problem. I'll do planks there. Get it to build that. And I'll do logs here. And get it to build that. I think, I don't quote me, but can I get that to go in there? Yeah, I can get it to go in there. And take out this dead wood, which would be nice. I'm clearly waiting for them to build. This is all deaded. How are we doing with our tree? We're not. It seems to be doing everything else but what I want it to do. So that means it's normally a builder's problem. We've got an absolute load of vacancies, which means I haven't got enough. It's also because I've got far too many children as well. It'd be nice to enable these to get built as well. That's we've got. I don't think we've got any haulers as well, which is another semi-problem. I got a lot of potato things there. Ah, we have got the herbalist. Oh, you see, the herbalist building has changed. Look at this. This wasn't like this before. That looks really nice, actually. I've got to admit, they've done really nice with that one. I do love this game. It's just a fantastic game. It really, really does make you have to think. And I like that. I like that in a game. I respect that as a game itself. It's complex, but it's doable. Would you please... I suppose if I've got everything on high... I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to get it to do everything, but it's doing nothing. Well, let's have a district. Not a district. Let's have a builder's hut and get that to be built. I could... See, yeah, I'm gonna need... But I'm on water. Why have I got these going? I've got... You know, I've got it actually going, so... We're almost supplying enough. So why bother having that? I clearly have no bad water. So what is the point of having... I've got 81. So what is the point of having them running? I ask myself. That'll give me, you know, a few more vacancies back. The tapper shack is full of resin, so I don't need that. That can go off. You're not planting anything because you're not cutting anything, so you can go off. Have I got another cutter around here? Yes. You can go off because, well, I've just decided. And you. And you. And you. Right, so that's going to reduce to 16. Just to get things motivated. Mr. Motivator, as we say. Not being built yet. That has been built. That's good. That means I'm going to go for another one, but it's... I need more planks, see, that's the problem. Now, how much metal? I've got quite a lot of metal, so I'll disable 2 of them for now. And I'll keep that going because I need to have 100 for the dirt excavator to be able to be done. They have not done anything with that yet, which is a bit of a problem. I need more builders. Now, I know this water's taking up a vast amount. We haven't had a bad water yet. How's the haulers situation? I'll check off 1. That's down to 14. I'm waiting for these lot to be... Right, it's approaching. There's nothing I can do with this at this precise moment. I'll just have to let it go through and destroy everything. But we have a cunning plan. So let's not now. The problem being here is they are going to go over there. I'm going to have to stop that. That's okay. This isn't okay either. And this is definitely not okay. Because although I know I have the herbalist, but once it starts, once they start getting infected, it's an absolute nightmare. I also have to make sure this goes up, because otherwise, if I infect this, it's absolute pandemonium. That will be better with a sluice, actually. So now we've unlocked it. Next time at this, I will sluice this end, and will not have a problem. And I have to build over that, though. I'll have to. I think the sluice can go through here. I think that might be okay. That way, it'll not have a problem because it'll turn itself off when we have a bad time. How are we doing? We are not doing anything. That's just typical. Berries can go down. That can go down. I'm trying to get jobs back so I can actually get other things running. Right, so we've got another builders. That will help, hopefully. I want to increase the well-being. The well-being is another bone of contention, and I'm going to have to keep going. Because I need... It's gone back down to 9. We got bee sting, yeah, whatever. We can't fix the bee stings either. So... It's just something that happens. There's nothing that you can do. It'll get fixed over time. Right, I've got this out now. That's good. I can now do this. I've still not got rid of all them, which is a real pain. Come on, get rid of these. That will then go up and do that. That can then do that, and I can get in here to... I'll probably do it this way. I don't like it because it's not straight, but hey, what the hell. I've already done this to... well, I've almost finished it. I believe that was from quite a while ago. How are we doing with this? That's not bad. Not bad at all. I'll get rid of this as well. These are just logs. We've got the... Bells. This is a nightmare. This is like the amount of log storage. That's another thing I'm gonna fix as well. I've got an idea for the log. It's a bit weird, but it will work. I've not tried it before either. I've not tried it in any other place, so that'd be quite nice to have a go at. You see, on here, you don't really have to worry about space. And it's a bit like the lakes and the plains. You don't have to worry about space. But it's what I call the urban sprawl. I mean, this could be all planted with trees and things. And I'm not planting them because I've got blooming logs all there. So what I need to do is sort of have 2 sections of log storage. This is a prime example to have my, what I call my mega storage build and whatever. It's a quite complex beast of a beast. And what I've been doing to sort of try and improve everything is I've been playing. Oh, there we go. That's good. I've been playing, in a sense, on my own. Although you know what I mean. In a sense of, I've been practicing. That's a better word. And to get different ideas going and things like that, which is obviously something I didn't do to start with because I didn't really know what I was doing. But you know, I want to make it. You know, I really like this game. And I want to do better. Well, I want to do better in all the series, to be quite frank. But, you know, you've only got so much time in there. You only got so much time in the day. And I try to, like, you know, I'm running quite a lot of them. And I want to make sure I run quite a lot of them. Because everybody likes things different. Right then. So, this is good. This is very good. Right. So, what we can do... I've still only got 76. But it was working last time until the thing crashed. So I know it's going to work because it was working last time. Like I said, that's why I wanted to be honest because I would obviously tried it, you know. Well, the game didn't crash. Obviously, I ran out of hard drive space, but that's another thing. That means that now will go into there. I'll say these connections now are so much better than they used to be. Oh, it was terrible before. It was literally terrible. You had to sort of like really work something out to... If I put that over there, they're not going to be able to walk through it. So if I was to do... I mean, I know I could do... Oh, that's not going to work. Again, I know I could do, obviously, ladders. And the ladders will come into play. They'll have to do, because I can't do what I need to do without them. It just doesn't work. I'll pause that and get all this infrastructure going. Obviously, I've got this there. That does not do anything, because these are not built yet. But I have got the logs, but... what have I got down for cutting? Okay. Do I... Yes. I think it might be an idea to have the... if I need to boost some power, I'll boost some power. I've got gears going, which I think I'll pause. That might be an idea. That doesn't... Does that need... Do that need power? No, it doesn't need power. But does that transfer... Oh, it doesn't need to transfer power, does it? See, this transfers power to this, but I've done this. This is wrong, but, you know. All I've had to do was do one, and it would have transferred... Well, not this, because these are not obviously connected to each other. I could have put that in a line up there, like that. Never mind. You know what we say, it is what it is. I'm now going to stop them going round here. I'm going to do that. I'm also going to do that. I do not want any sort of beaver to come down here. They can't get down there, you see. They're okay there. That's another problem. Get rid of that one and that one. You cannot, under any circumstances, go down here. If you do, we're in deep doo-doo. I'll have to build them again. That's why I'm going to have to need a second path or something. It's really wide, this, I must admit. So that would be a nice place for the power. We have got the power, our mega power, our power plot here. And I will start this as well next time this badwater goes away. So obviously everything's going to be killed. Typical. I need to disable this. I don't think you need to do this, to be honest, but I never know whether you do or you don't, so I do it anyway. It won't tend to go that far in there. Now, I've got these sluices right the way down. But it is going to kill... I don't know how much it's going to kill. Oh, we've got a little bit of food at the top because of that. I don't think it'll get in there. We got 3 days to last. Yeah, these don't, so they won't be used. But, oh, do not, under any circumstances, build and go down there. Just don't. Just don't. You can go over there and build that. That's fine, but don't go down. I think you can actually walk over here, to be honest. I might not even need that. Yeah, you can actually walk over there. But I don't want to enable that until I've finished this. And I won't finish this until a bit of time. How much have I got cut? How much do I want to mark? Let's just mark this top bit here. He's taking all the logs somewhere. Well, the logs are just horrendous. Oh, we've built all this. Let's do boom boom. What was that for? That was for gears. Okay. You cannot get down there now, so that's why. I could, just to get this going, and not have to worry about build this. Like that. We've built this. I'm still out of, I haven't got enough. I've got enough metal. I've got enough treated, almost. And then I've got enough metal. But the problem is, the other problem is I need badwater. Which is another problem I need to solve. I'm going to put these on. I might as well, because we're not exactly... We got the inventors going, and the badwater's still running because obviously it's a bad tide. So I might as well use it for something. And the half-decent thing is because it's a bad tide, it's actually running the power. So there is a slight plus to this debacle. Not much, but a slight. Got more planks down. Yeah, I'll be able to get... Excuse me. I'll be able to get rid of this. So that's good. They are just going to build that as and when. I normally would build some some stuff here. Let's just do that. I can't get a large storage, but what I can do is I'll get 2 for metal just to make sure, and 3 for logs, and then supply that. And where's the metal then? And then supply that. We could. Oh, I can't really. Well, in fact, actually, though, I've got to, because these are all down, I've got to look at 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got these that's in vacancy, but they're not actually like that. So let's. I mean, it's making like an uber amount of. No, I'll leave it till I'll up its ante next time. How are we doing with a bad water situation? We're getting that. Like I said, I'll need to have a centrifuge. Well, we're moving all the power into this system here, aren't we? That's what I was designing. This mega uber mega system here. Now, I know I've got an absolute ton of these, which really need to go. But I ain't got no space for logs either, in the sense of. Well, I've got logs here, I've got logs there, I've got a log space all over the damn place, but nothing where I really want it. Right, how are we doing? Yeah, we are building this. Let's just get this finished while we're in that sort of. Right, we got the metal blocks. We got metal blocks here coming. That's what I tend to like to do. I like to. Oh, that's a bit of a misplay by me. Right, they should be able to do all that now. Mm, 2,000 in. I need to increase the potatoes. I'm going to empty that. That's going to be emptied. How many can I get? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2. It's possible. But I'm going to have to blast that area down. And put some storage and system in here. That's why I'm counting 3. The reason why I'm counting 3 is there's no point with the underground because obviously it has to go here. I cannot put that on thing like that. But I can also have a large warehouse. I'll also have some sort of. The problem is the warehouse cannot hold logs or anything either. So I'm gonna have to work out a way to be able to. I've not done it. I started the idea in I think it was the Players of the Lakes, and I think we're gonna. Let's just increase the speed of this. My apologies. Are we doing okay? That's all been taken care of now, so I don't need that now. I'm not going to do anything. Well, I suppose I could set it up, but do not under any circumstance. Well, technically I can blast it, but... about to there. I'll take... Did I need to take that one out? I think this is what I was going to take. It'd be nice to take that probably line out as well. Possibly this here. I don't particularly like it like that, but... it is what it is. And then, obviously, I was... oh, I know what I was doing. I was doing that to take out this. This needs to be solved as well. Now, I haven't fully... the only time I can do this is when there's a drought. What I want to do is... there's no mine. The only two mines that are on this map are these two. When I run out of scrap metal, or there's one section that... well, I suppose there's a hell of a lot of scrap. Yeah, there's a lot of scrap metal on this. But it would be nice to get the mines if we need it. And we've got this here. Redirect this badwater to somewhere around away from the two mines. That's another thing that I want to do. Right. Now we've got this, we can actually... let's... done a bit of a iffy job there. No, I don't want that. The reason why is I don't want to blast out that section. The reason why is I want to blast this section out, and then put the sluices and everything out, and then blast that section out, just to make sure the water... I get enough water going where I need to have the water going. Now, how are we doing? We're not doing much, that's for sure. Oh, it's the builders are doing something. Build me stuff! The beggars. We've got a lot of blanks. Although I do want this sluice thing system to be working. That's good. Now you see, now it's almost there. I just need one more for that one, and then we'll I'll get this to be picked up. Might as well go back to the in fact, why don't I think I can put it in here. Nope, it has to be in a it can't be in a stockpile, the pile. It has to be in a warehouse. Makes sense, really. Oh, hell's fire and brimstone. Now that's what I'm... you see what I said that before? I'm absolutely buggered that up. The only way to solve this problem is to pump the damn thing. So I'm going to have to take these out. Now this is... do you see what I mean? Why I wanted a... I'm going to get rid of that. Do I have... it's under storage in it. Yes, I do have. I'll put the large because I think it's going to need an absolute ton of stuff in that. Oh well, at least the logs have gone. I haven't got any contaminated, incapacitated beavers, but I'll make sure they don't go down there. They're not contaminated. Oh, have they? Yeah, they are contaminated. But we do have the herbalist. So do your herbalist things. Yeah, they see they are. So they're going into there. Let me enable the herbalist again. Just to make sure that I've got a full dose of that. I don't know whether I've got the dandelions, if I've got any. Oh, I've got the dandelions here. That's okay. So if I've run out of dandelions, I can always... No, I've got 36. He's gonna do this for us, that's fine. And then I'll disable it again. This will help to get rid of them 5 contaminated. Don't know how I managed that. Probably because they were in here. Yeah. They were in there, weren't they? Damn. Oh. Oh well, never mind. Right, let's... You see what I said? I said about the sluice on that flipping thing. Let's get that for badwater then. Enough metal blocks, enough gears, planks. Yeah, it's fine. Get on with it. Get on with it, button. And then we'll have to move that. And I'll have to solve that just for water. Right. Let's blow this. And this. That means I had to do an extra because of how the sluice works. Let's do the sluice now. This way. Then we'll put that as... I want to close below contamination of 1%. But I don't want that. I don't want to close the depth. I just want to leave it like that. So what that'll do is now the water's coming through. This will be closed. That'll be open. That'll close. Close above contamination. I didn't select that one. So that'll close. That will open. And then Bob is your uncle. Also, Fanny might be your aunt, but who knows. And then we'll do a thing over there. And then I'll blast... I can actually set this up now to blast this. But I'm going to wait till that's done. And I'll do that one because I want one there. I like it sort of in a line now because I might want to walk over there, you see. And do something with this. This is a nice section to do something with. Right. That's being built. That's good. So if it rushes, it won't go over there. I think that's the problem I had last time. That's probably why I built that, to be honest with you. So we're doing okay. It's coming. It's certainly coming. That is running, but I still have not got the mega plot thing yet. I'll turn this back on. Is that... It's not a tapper shack. Oh, that's a tapper shack. Don't want to turn that on. Don't care about that. I'll turn that back on. Get you to plant again. But you're only cutting this amount anyway, so... I'm going to cut this amount. This means that this is for the tapper section. You don't really need a lot, to be honest. I'll probably get away with this. I've got 160, but I still... what do I need to... Oh, that's the mine. The mine needs treated, so we don't really need to worry too much about that. This can go. This can go. This can now up it. I've got a ton down that side, so I'm not really worried about that. Can't do much. I'm just going to have to do dynamite that's a single, but what the hell? It is what it is. This is now in. Now this is now in. We should... Oh, there's probably a residual bit there. Let's put the levees in. Eventually, I'm going to convert this to dirt. I'm not a great fan of... I like au naturel, if you like what I mean. And I'm not a fan of it, so like things like this, I'll blast out and then rechange again because it just looks better. But they are there for what they are there. I must be running out of things now. We're getting close to the end of this episode. Well, at least I'll be able to record this. We're doing quite well with that now. We will be able to get this... I think we'll be able to get this mega plant situation on the next time. I'll have to decide. Now, there's a 3 and a 4. It doesn't really matter because we've got so much space to just line them up like right the way down there because that's what I've done. Gears are still in there. I'm going to empty that one. Although saying that though, I don't want to empty it because I'm going to need gears. Where is the gears? That's gears. It says obtain. I should say supply to over here. I'm also going to build... I mean, obviously this will all go, but I'm going to build another plank storage as well, because although we're not getting close to the end of the plank storage, I don't really want them there. Don't want that on. Right, that's full. That's good. I don't need these on, so I'll turn them off now. That'll give me more workers back. I can see it going down up here. That's 9. We haven't got any inventors going, so that must mean it is as it is. That's ready to go, boo-boo. I do like that. This will have to move out of the way. I'll be able to increase my storage of potatoes by about 5 billion times. The way it's going. I'm going to unlock this. I'm going to go, yes, baby. Give me the warehouse. Nope. Don't put the door anywhere there when I don't want it. There's a good shot. Like do. And then we'll enable that. Now it should build this quite substantially fast. Now, what we'll have to do is now find where all the potatoes are stored and move them just up here. It's a nice... If they're close to doing any of this, where the potatoes are, then that's okay. So that's paper, don't care. I can find them anyway. I just thought I'd have a quick look while... I've got none... I don't need that running now. Because I've got no contaminated beavers at the top. They're all back again. I'll put this back as a courtesy. I'll also... I don't really need that, do I? No, we won't do anything with that. How are we doing with these pumping? We're getting down. While this is... no, I'll wait till it's empty of this badwater rubbish before I do anything. And then I'll put a sluice in there. That's the planks. That's fine. If I need a second one, then I'll build a second one. Might need a second one, actually. Although I'm saying that, though, it's only going 400. But anyway. Right, how are we doing? We're on the ball. Let's go boom boom. Right, so let's just make sure that this is set right. Close below contamination. That's ace. No, close below. Close below contamination. Yes, that's right. If I do this, it'll let the water. There you go. Yeesh, I'm even questioning myself now. And this'll be close above contamination. Right. So theoretically, now I said theoretically, I've stopped the bad water coming down. The only problem is I'm going to have an issue because I've got nowhere to stop this water running out, which I did have before. So I'm going to have to take that out. I'm going to have to put a levee in there. I think I can do it from there. Just let's set this up. Then I can put the power back on the top, like so. I need to retain some of this water, but I can't do it the way I've done it before next time. So if I get rid of this, rebuild the path, let's say, down here. It doesn't really matter. And, oh, drought approaching. Well, that's not the worst thing, but it's not the best thing either. Do I do a 1 or do I do a 2? Let's just do a 1. And please build that as fast as you can. Then that'll retain this water up here when I turn it upwards. Because obviously if I've got the bad water, that's not going to go down here. So I've got all this retained. That's my mega power plant situation. Doesn't matter. I will lose some stuff at the back going around here with a bad water, but, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. It's better than nothing. How are we doing with that? We're still pumping like crazy, because I'm an idiot. Well, actually, when the drought comes... Well, no, I can't do that, can I? No berries in range. Why have I got that there? Don't know. So this should, like I said, it should be set up for the next... We may not see it in this play, but why not come back and have a nosy about what's going on? I've got no water. That's embarrassing. I did a boo-boo. We'll get water, don't worry. It'll all come back. Well, go back to me now. We've got 4 going. This will be like, it'll, I've got a day or so. I've got to go 23 hours. 24. 23. I'll give him an hour. I'll be nice. And this will absolutely rank up. As long as we've got a couple of thousand, 1,000 maybe. Or a few hundred. Well, no, probably not. They're all coming back now. I'll contain this. This is what I'm building anyway. So hopefully this is built. Yes, it's been built. I'll take it up to 85%. I don't think I can take it up to 100%. I might be able to actually. It'll run over. But I don't know whether... Yeah, I thought it would do. It'll just run over here. So let's just take that back down to 85. Yeah. You'll come back down again. Don't worry about it. Will you? Let's do just chuck this water out, and then you'll now you'll solve yourself. 75. How's that? Is that all right? Yeah, that's all right. Go to 80. I don't want to be too high, but I don't want to be too low either. That's just about right. Now I'm gonna have to increase. Well, I don't have to actually. It's these that I'm gonna have to stop. I'll stop the two actually. I'll use both. I can actually raise this as well. So. And because of the way that, in fact, actually no, that's lower. So I'm gonna lose. Oh god. I'm gonna have to pump quite a lot of water out of this. Right, I'm going to back this up. And what she's going to do is she's going to start filling this back channel. Which is fine. It isn't what I want, like, but it will work. This is now... still not getting that much. Right, let's put that to full. That to full. I've lost water from here. There's nothing I can do up to this point, and I've got to carry on pumping. I've got a lot of water in there. If you look, there's a lot of residual water in this system before it's going to run out. Because look, it's gone right the way. I've got it to go right the way back to there. Stupid ass I was. I can't believe I did that. I don't think you need to do that. Next time, I'm not going to do that. I think that's been my Achilles heel in 1 or 2. Anyway, we've got 8.5 days, and this obviously will go over the hour, and I don't like to do that for you. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll obviously carry on. We'll get the excavator, we'll get this going, we'll do a lot more stuff. Obviously, I know, like I said in some of the previouses, we've obviously done about 30 videos of this already, which is crazy. But I'm running on about, say, 50. So once we do that, this will finish, and then we'll look at something else. But obviously, the improvements that I've made, etc., etc., it should be a lot better going forward. And we may come back to waterfalls, plains, and lakes, and other things in the future. So anyway, we'll see you again. Don't forget to check out pigstv.com for the latest videos before they come on YouTube, sometimes that week or a bit further down. It's all free, doesn't cost you anything, no login required. And what you can then do is it'll work on your PC, your tablet, and your phone. Your phone's a bit different when you turn it, it looks a bit different. All built by myself, and like I said, all free. So take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.